Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. Another day, another signing. We get used to this, couldn't we? Hope you're safe and well. It's Hammer's Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. We were live as soon as we got word of Guido Rodriguez is signing for West Ham. I'm going to talk about Guido in a minute. He's already got a bit of baggage from his previous club. And as I said, keep an eye on theseonbrand.com for latest news, reviews and opinions. Could we be expecting more signings? Possibly. I think a maximum of 2, but we'll wait and see. It does seem we're starting to maybe start to balance the books a little bit in terms of the squad. And one of the ones who could be a casualty of the new raft of players coming in is Kurt Zouma, who, fair to say, he hasn't had a good pre-season. Let's just say that. That's probably nice. Obviously, the 29-year-old French international isn't playing for France for a while, though. His contract runs out at the end of next year. Now, we're led to believe that, we're looking at maybe bringing another centre-half, but we're really looking at maybe moving on at least one of our centre-halves. It was believed that Naif Aged was someone who was wanting to leave. Maybe I haven't heard any rumblings since Lopetegui has started pre-season with Naif, really. But we never know. Stranger things have happened. Atletico Madrid were interested in him and they were very much pushing for a loan option, although they've seemed to have a bit of money spending with Julian Alvarez and Conor Gallagher going there for the best part of 160 odd million pounds for the pair of them. But Kurt was always deemed, who's gonna take him? He's got no, his knees are gone. He's 29. He's on a high wage. The Saudi Pro League apparently could be the destination for Kurt Zouma. According to reports, he's now ready to leave the Hammers this summer and he's open to joining a Saudi Arabian side. The Pro Leaguers hold a long interest in Zouma and had tried to sign him last summer, as well as trying to sign Naif Aged as well. However, the French defender declined the move. However, since then, things have moved on. We've now got, he was captain, obviously, last season. He's not very much doubt if he stays at the club. He'll be captain this year. A new coaching staff is set up. And we're already seeing the likes of, Max Kilman coming in, us being linked continually with other centre-halves. We were linked with Logan Costa, Jean-Claude Todibo, Joe Gomez, Trevor Chalobah, all looking like an upgrade to the position that Kurt would hold. So maybe he's looking, he doesn't maybe want to play the Angelo Ogbonna role this year and still wants to be playing sort of first team football. So apparently talks between West Ham and an unnamed Saudi Pro League side have progressed quickly. And according to some reports, a medical has already been scheduled. How the F is he going to pass the medical? But anyway, the identity of the Saudi club in question is being kept quiet, but it's understood to be Al Qadsia as one possible destination. No one on the side spoke to him in the summer. Now, we have tried to use him before as part of the deal to get Jean-Claude Todibo over, as part of sort of money and Zouma with Nice, but the French club were not willing to match his 125 grand wage. It may even be a case we were actually looking at potentially even subsidising that, which is something we might be doing for Danny Ings by the looks of it. But the Saudi Pro League obviously happy to pay the wages and match the wages, but are not offering a significant transfer fee, and I'd be surprised they did. So apparently West Ham are ready to sanction the deal regardless, and then go all balls out to try and give it one last good British go to get Todibo in, by the sounds of it. But again, very slim chance of getting him in my opinion, but could see Kurt moving on. Now, obviously, we signed Guido Rodriguez today, the 30-year-old Argentinian World Cup. He did win the World Cup, although he only played 60 minutes in the whole tournament, but he won the World Cup and twice Copa America winning central defensive midfield. Now, what is interesting about him is obviously he was a free transfer and previously at Real Betis. Now, obviously this was one that was kept under wraps, so to speak. We didn't really hear much about it, and then boom, as soon as it was always but signed, we got wind of it. His contract expired from Real Betis, and he was believed to be going. He had offers apparently from Fenerbahce as well, and also Barcelona. And he was expected to join Barcelona. It didn't happen, and then apparently Real Betis came back in to try and sign him on a renewal contract. But the offer from West Ham was apparently much better, and ultimately saw him move to West Ham. Now, that's left a lot of fans at Real Betis annoyed with the way the Argentinian has left the club. The local newspaper, Estadio Deportivo, says that Rodriguez was an emblem of the club, and he's left Betis through the back door. So much so as the fallout from him signing for West Ham amongst Betis fans that he's actually taken to publishing a letter to Real Betis fans trying to rebuild bridges. Clearly he feels a lot for the club and doesn't want those who used to cheer him see him now as the enemy. So basically he's got on to say it wasn't as he imagined. The last few months weren't easy. You have no idea how much he loved Real Betis and the city. And look forward to the future, my family, new challenges. Pretty much, he says, I'm going to miss you. You're a part of my life. Very important part. I will carry a part of Seville in my heart. So apparently, he's had to do that to sort of, so, that tends to happen, doesn't it? Players leave and they almost say a sorry note, I'm leaving. But apparently he's had to do that already because of the outpour amongst Real Betis fans, which is encouraging for us. So it shows what a good, significant player he was at Real Betis, where, maybe some people are going, who is he? What's he doing? But the fact is he obviously made such a lasting impression and that they were really pissed off that he left them. So that bodes well for us, maybe. And lastly, obviously, we've had 6 first teamers, 3 academy players in. On the Twitter page, we've done all the come on you irons, all stacked up. But could it be more? It does seem that right back is now the next plan of attack in terms of positions. Now, obviously, Wan Bissaka is someone that we've been heavily linked with for months now, it seems. It does seem there are further talks. I think the main issue is coming down to a loyalty payment that Wan Bissaka will be due. His contract runs out at the end of the next summer, so for him, it would make sense financially to stay at the club, stay at Man United on his decent wage, maybe not play a lot of football, put his feet up, and leave in the summer for where we would pay between 15 and 18 million pounds for him in terms of a transfer fee. He would get a massive chunk signing on fee, which could be 5-10 million. I don't know how much it would be, but he would get a signing on fee. So it would make sense financially for him to stay, not from a professional perspective. Obviously, he won't be playing first team football and potentially start knocking back at the door of the England right back position. So that's where we're up to at the moment. Apparently, West Ham have agreed 15 up to 18 potentially, but that is on the proviso that Man United pay off this loyalty bonus to Wan Bissaka. It could be that the fee would be agreed at 15 million and the payoff is 3 million pounds. So that goes up to 18 million pounds. Very similar situation to how we got to last year with Harry Maguire. Same thing, exactly the same thing. So we'll see what happens. There's other irons in the fire, pardon the pun, in terms of right back. Rabanova we've been looking at. There's still, although, we've walked away from Kyle Walker-Peters, that could still be on the table potentially with the likes of Danny Ings maybe even thrown in. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting. That's clearly the next that now we've got these sort of raft of signings, 3 in 4 days, whatever it is. Now it's about identifying the right back because we do need a new right back. And hopefully, if potentially Kirk can be moved on, then getting that centre half in as well. And then I think we're done. There might be a little Brucey bonus here or there, but I think we're done then. But let me know what you think. And to keep an eye on all the transfer news, don't forget to check out neesandmybrand.com for the latest news and reviews, latest naked news, Graham, naked news, That's a good idea. No, it's not. News, reviews, and opinions. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Much love.